Alright, in this tutorial we'll look briefly at trendline and error bars. As you can see, the data that we have here has an X and a Y value, as well as it has error, a positive error and a negative error just for the X bar. So what we'll go ahead and do here, we just want to start off by making a graph, and so we're going to go ahead and insert a scatter plot again. So when we insert that, you can see if I've highlighted the entire data, you're going to see that I have the Y value here, as well as the X error and negative X error positive. So in order, we don't really need those for the graph, so we're going to try and get rid of those. The easiest way to do that is to pull from the left, and you can just limit it back down to the Y. So that gives it done that way. Another way, just so you know, if you come through here and you just go ahead and click on the data set on that series for the negative and the positive, you can go ahead and get rid of those. Either way, we wind up with just the Y, and we want to go ahead and add in our trend line as well as error bars. So again, once we've clicked onto this chart, you can go up to chart tools again. We got layout, and layout is where we're going to find the trend line as well as the error bars. So with the trend line here, we have actually a linear trend line, so we'll go ahead and click that one. You also have the exponential, linear forecast, and 2-period moving average. You can look into all those details later. Now when I do that linear trend line, you'll notice that there is no there's no equation that comes with that or r squared value. So we want to add those in. So we're going to go to the r squared, or we're going to go into the trend line options, and we're going to look at the display equation on chart on the bottom here, as well as display r value. Hit those, and you can see here that we have on top, that's the equation, so y is equal to mx plus b, so slope is 9.947 and the y-intercept is 1.499, and then you're giving the r squared value of 0.9996. Again, the closer to 1 that our r squared value is, the better the fit on the data. As you can see, it fits very well and there is our trend line. Now if we wanted to add error bars, we'll go back to our data set, and we're going to add error bars with standard error, percentage, or standard deviation. So let's do the standard error, and you see that that's going to bring up the error bars in both the horizontal and the vertical axis. So we only have error bars in the x direction, so we don't have them in the y direction. So if we go to the y direction error bars, we can go ahead and delete those. You can click on them and delete them, and we're left with just the X error bars. So once you have those, you're going to right click on and hit format error bars. We have fixed value, percentage, standard deviation. We're actually going to go to custom here. We'll specify the value, the positive error. We'll do these guys, and then the negative value is here. Hit OK and hit close, and you can see that our error bars are just in the horizontal direction on the x-axis for those pieces of data. So that is trend line and error bars.